Daily Horoscope, the 21st of October 2017. Aries. You will play a lot with the heart of your spouse or partner, persuaded to manage to regain it at any time, so much you have power over him. Indeed, your power of seduction will work perfectly. But the situation is likely to deteriorate sharply. Tired of your own cartades, the other could throw you an ultimatum. Loves, for singles, will be a little complicated. The sentimental meetings will follow each other and will not be alike. They will no longer know very well where they are or what they really want. The astral environment of the day will be favorable for all that relates abroad. For young university students, for example, it might be a question of going to study in a foreign institution. For others, the possibility of finding a job abroad, in the third world or another industrialized country, should not be overlooked. Taurus. With Venus influencing your sign, conjugal love reaches out to you. Passion, seduction, tenderness. It will be the moment to solve the reasons for quarrel and find a new agreement placed under the sign of harmony and sharing. Bachelor, strong of the good influence of Venus, which will allow you to be understood without having to give yourself up, you can succumb to the reciprocal thunderbolt by practicing the silent dialogues and the glances that speak volumes. Your usual shyness will no longer act as an obstacle. In your business, opportunities will spontaneously arise for you. Neptune will even incite a native of Aries or Lion to help you with his advice and perhaps his finances. Enjoy it quickly, for fortune is glass, when it shines most, it breaks. Publius Syrus. Gemini. Some natives of the sign will live in a passionate climate bordering almost the amorous delirium, excellent sexual understanding with the loved one. For others, it is at the psychic, spiritual or artistic level that a remarkable understanding will be realized, which will constitute at the same time a communion and a communication. Thanks to the good astral influxes, all will find today in their love life a real fullness. The professional sector will be very favored by the beautiful aspect of Mercury. If you are willing to develop your sense of adaptation and take advantage of the combativeness of this star, you will take full advantage of the opportunities that will arise soon. If you are unemployed, it is quite possible that you find a job in rather surprising conditions. Cancer. Sentimentally, it will look awfully good. You will commit yourself totally, with all your being, as you know how to do, and you will gain the heart of a hesitant person. If you are married, you will consolidate your marital ties today. That's Mercury coming back to grant you his muscular support again. This will result in a big leap that you will make in your profession today. Your superiors and colleagues will be amazed. Your image will shine brightly. Be careful though, fortune is glass, when it shines most, it breaks. Sirius. Prepare now to live less glorious days. Lion. Be careful not to let yourself be overwhelmed by unjustified jealousy. Your possessiveness may indeed be increased tenfold by Neptune in disharmonic appearance. If you are not careful, you will discourage your spouse or partner. Singles who absolutely want to share their ideals should be wary of misdiagnosis, because they will tend to delude themselves. Despite the certain attractiveness they may feel, it will be strongly advised against them to make a connection with a person much older than them. This aspect of Mercury will be very favorable to work, increased concentration of power, sense of synthesis, enhanced strategy, ability to identify the essence of a problem. The aspect will be particularly valuable for all those who engage in intellectual work demanding discipline and perseverance. Virgin. With several planets influencing your sign, you will need to shine and seduce. You will also benefit from the support of Venus, the goddess of love, who will blow you intense desires. If you are a lonely heart, you will be ready to catch fire at the slightest spark. For couples, a harmonious day. All those of you who come out of a period of sulking and small disputes should be able to find a common ground. Pluto in this aspect will motivate you and will make you want to succeed in your trade. But as it will form bad aspects, it may cause you to misjudge the possibilities that are available to you at this time. If you cannot see it clearly, ask a friend for advice. Talking with someone will help you understand the situation better. Libra. With the present astral configuration, your married life will be at the center of your concerns. It would be useless and even dangerous to establish relations of rivalry with your partner. Instead, look for dialogue and collaboration. Single, you will not be seduced. More dreamy than usual, you will await the arrival of a charming prince or an enchanting fairy. And, who knows, for some of you, the dream can come true. This day could be decisive for you professionally due to the exceptional aspects of Mercury. If you are not satisfied with your working conditions, you will have the opportunity to find a new job or even to orient yourself in a radically different direction. The circumstances will be very favorable to you, and these changes will be smooth. Scorpio. If you still do not have a serious sentimental attachment, you should make a definite encounter before the end of the day. Get ready for the big event, remembering that we are never so happy or so unhappy as we imagine. La Rochefoucauld. Your married life will be quiet thanks to the support of Jupiter in excellent position in your heaven. Work, take pains, it is the fund that lacks the least. La Fontaine. Mercury will facilitate your adaptation, and you will see more clearly. Do not neglect some professional relationships. Your daily work will give you a lot of satisfaction. Sagittarius. The love life of the bachelors will be full of passion and passion. You will experience feelings inflamed but somewhat ephemeral for a charming person met recently. You will be enthusiastic and optimistic. Your married life will have nothing of a long quiet river. Clashes and friction may increase with your spouse or partner. It is true that you will have no desire to let yourself be dominated by the other, and that you will affirm, much more than usual, your desire for independence. Day of great vitality. Take advantage of it to cut down a lot of work, to liquidate everything that lags behind and to predict what you will need to do in the immediate future. Make changes and improvements that you may find useful to make your business more profitable. Capricorn. A bachelor, the day will be excellent, both to initiate an affair and to conclude a marriage. Some of you could start an out-of-the-ordinary romantic relationship and live intense passionate relationships. Your daily work will give you a lot of satisfaction. It will be the moment to solicit the support of influential people who can provide you with a professional promotion. The stranger will be favorable to your business. Aquarius. Thanks to the powerful breath of Jupiter, your conjugal life will suddenly flourish. Inhibitions, taboos, blockages. Everything will be swept away by a gust of wind, almost magic. Singles, the most serious and faithful in love of you will feel a bit lost because of the passionate and hectic pace of the day. The meetings will multiply at a speed that will exceed them. The addresses will be exchanged before we could exchange an idea. In your work, you will be able to finalize your most important projects and develop a strategy based on efficiency. You will know very well how to present your best profile and convince the most skeptical. Pisces. Be gentle in your relationships. Given the present astral conjuncture, any brutal reaction, even if justified or understandable, would risk turning against you and jeopardizing your chances of enjoying harmony and tenderness. Unmarried, this time you will have chances to know the great love, the one written with a capital A. Live it intensely. But avoid proclaiming it on the roofs. To be loved, be discreet, the key of hearts is the secret. Florian. At work, you will have to set specific goals if you want to achieve concrete results. Otherwise, you will disperse, and you will do nothing worthwhile.